welcome back to my channel. This is just perfect. If there's one thing about me, I am literally the clumsiest person on the planet. Like, I would literally drop, spill, and break anything in any room that I'm in. So hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mihlali. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for all the support and positivity that I received from my last video. If you haven't seen that video, it's basically my curly hair routine, and I'll link it up here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell down below so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So I'm sure by the title of this video you can already tell that today I'm going to be doing the get to know me tag. I'm really excited about this one because I just want to give you guys a bit of like a peek into the kind of person I am, into my life. I do want to create a lot of content that is quite lifestyle based, as well as obviously informative, like natural hair content, but I definitely want to incorporate more of the person that I am. So without any further ado, let's get right into the questions. So the first question is, what is your name and what does it mean? So my name is Mihlali Seoka. The name Mihlali means joy or happiness in isiXhosa. How old are you and what is your star sign? I am 23 years old and I'm turning 24 in November. I am a Sagittarius. Shout out to the Sag gang. Where did you grow up? I grew up in the Eastern Cape in the town of Umtata. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 siblings. I have an older and a younger sister. What did you study or what are you studying at uni? I'm currently in my 3rd year of medicine at Witwatersrand University. What is your sexual orientation? I am a heterosexual straight woman and my pronouns are her and she. What is your favorite food? Okay, this one's a little tricky for me because technically I know it's not considered a food group, but my favorite thing to eat in the whole world is Oreos. Yeah, like, just don't judge me. Do you have any piercings or tattoos? Yes, I have quite a couple of piercings. I think I have about 7 piercings. And tattoos, yes, I do have tattoos. I have about 3 tattoos. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is honestly losing my mother. She's literally the most important person in my life and she's basically my role model. Like, I can't imagine my life not having her there. Like, I depend on her so much for just emotional and psychological support, and I just, yeah, it's not even something I like to think about, even though it is technically inevitable, but it's not something I like to think about. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve, okay, I have 2 different ones. My biggest pet peeve is basically people who are flaky. I don't like it. Like, if you make plans with somebody and you don't follow through, like, communicate your plans. I don't like people who you make plans with them and then on the last minute they like cancel on you without like having notified you or anything like that. I hate that. Like, it bugs me so much. And my second pet peeve, oh my word, this one drives me really crazy. It's dripping taps. Like, you know when there's like a tap somewhere in the house and it's like really quiet in the whole house and there's just like that one like goop, goop. Oh my god, it literally just drives me crazy. Like, I can't. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? I definitely am an introvert. Like, I am the type of person who I believe in making really genuine friendships, and I don't really do well with acquaintances. Like, obviously there are people that I vibe with, you know, but to be honest, like, I wouldn't say I'm the most social person, and I envy people like that. Actually, I do envy people who can be out in public and socialize with everybody. Like, I'm chilled, but I definitely don't consider myself an extrovert. What is your favorite Netflix show? Oh my word, this is a really tough one. My favorite Netflix show is, oh my word, I have so many. I would say if I have to choose, I think I'd go with that 70s show. It's a really, really good one. I think it's a classic. Well, it's not technically a Netflix show, it's just an old show that they put on Netflix, and I heard that they might be moving it, so I'm really like worried about that. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? Okay, I don't know if this is necessarily crazy. I would say it's the bravest thing I've ever done, but it was basically like leaving my hometown to come study at Wits without like any knowledge of anything, like never having been on my own before. So I basically left my hometown to just come and basically start a new life on my own. Like, oh my gosh, it's a story for another day, but I literally came to Joburg not even having a place to stay that was certain. Like, I came with a purple suitcase and just took a Greyhound and I got here, and I just kind of figured my way when I got here. Do you have a motto? Yes, I have a motto, and that's actually one of the writings of one of my tattoos, and it's basically create yourself. I really, really believe in the power of reinventing yourself. Like, if you're not happy with the person that you currently are, like, you can always just envision the highest version of yourself, and I really believe that you can cultivate that version of yourself. What is the biggest struggle you overcame? I think the biggest struggle I overcame was, I think, mostly my own insecurities. I would say body image issues, overcome a lot of my own imposter syndrome. So there have been a lot of times where I would accomplish some things and there'd be such a big part of me that was just feeling like I don't belong here. Like, this, it can't be happening to me. Other people deserve this more than I do. So yeah, I would say my imposter syndrome and like my body image issues took such a long time, and I still am learning to just appreciate myself, appreciate the body that I'm in and all the things that it does for me. Just be grateful that I am very abled and, you know, healthy, instead of just worrying about social construct of standards of beauty. What is something that you would tell your younger self? Oh my word, this is such a cliche, but honestly, I would tell her to just trust the process. Like, everything is not gonna turn out the way you plan in your head, because at this time, like, you're like, what, 16, 17, like, you don't have anything figured out, and you're gonna go through such an interesting, challenging journey. You're gonna meet such incredible, free-spirited people in your life. Shout out to my friends. But everything is just gonna work itself out, and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, enjoy just being alive. Oh, that girl was really stressed. Like me when I was 16, 17, oh, she was really stressed. So I don't know, I'll tell her to just like relax and just trust that everything will unfold the way that it has to. What is your favorite book, and what book are you currently reading? I have a new favorite book. My favorite book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I don't know if you guys have read it. It's one of the most incredible spiritual books I've ever read, and I am currently reading the book Eat, Pray, Love by Elizabeth Gilbert. I'm sure a lot of people have watched the movie, but the book is really, like, I'm really enjoying it. Pets? No. What is your Starbucks order? My Starbucks order is a venti cafe latte with either almond milk or macadamia milk. Why did you join YouTube? Honestly, like, I've always wanted to join YouTube because ever since I was young, there was such a huge gap in information about how to do natural hair. Like, period. Like, not even just my hair type, like any kind of natural hair. There was a huge gap. Like, there was nothing. There were no products on the shelves. There were no like tutorials, like nothing ever like that. And when I did get into YouTube, I found that a lot of people, especially in America, were doing a lot of these kinds of informative videos, and I learned basically how to take care of my hair from watching YouTube. And I figured, why not do this for the South African market as well? Like, I think I've gained like a lot of information and knowledge about doing my own hair. I want the little girl who's out there like looking to learn about how to do or take care of her natural hair to not have to go through so much. There's a quote by Tracy Ellis Ross that I'm sure everybody knows. She is Rainbow on Blackish, and she was also Joan on Girlfriends. She said something like she started her natural hair journey, she felt like she could chronicle her journey of self-love and acceptance through her relationship with her hair. And that was something that really resonated with me, and I had that experience when I was going through my natural hair journey, and I want other people to experience the just self-acceptance and self-love that comes through taking care and loving your hair, despite the European beauty standards of what our hair or what good hair looks like is acceptable or neat or whatever we've been conditioned to. There has been like such a huge shift in that standard, which I greatly appreciate. I appreciate all the content creators and people who create these movements that inspire young girls to love their natural hair and love just themselves in their entirety, and I really appreciate that. Okay, and that was it. That was the last question. I really hope that you guys did enjoy this video. I know that I was rambling on a lot, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.